Don't know how this game is going to go. All I can know is I'm excited for it. As we'll start things off with a handoff to Keith Byers. How about, by the way, talk about how different the games are from year to year, TD. So many years in the past, speed has been king, and speed is still important. But we've seen fast running backs be the thing in just about every Madden in the last 5 years. And now it's Keith Byers and Fridge Perry doing all the work.
I know. Who would have thought? You know, all those years of, Chris Johnson, CJ 2K back there. We had Walter Payton. We had all these different guys. And now you got the big 6'4", or I don't even know how tall the Fridge is. How big is Refrigerator Perry? Like 6'5", 300, something? Like.
I will tell you right now, sir, William the Fridge Perry, 6'2".
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But he's 332, 335. So,
yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
I don't care how tall you are. You're big enough.
And then Byers is 6'4", I believe, right? He's a big boy also.
Keith Byers is 6'1", 245. So combined, I would like to point out, combined, that's about 700 pounds of running back.
Yeah. Whatever.
2nd and 10.
Something light.
Brady right side. Nice throw. High ball, feet in bounds. And who else but Herman Moore, former Detroit Lion, with the catch. By the way, Lions fans, I know you guys are all rooting against those Seattle Seahawks this weekend.
Oh, yeah. And I have a feeling there's going to be some hearts broken. I think the Seahawks might lose. But I want to see Dan Campbell in the playoffs. So I hope.
1st and 10. Rolling right. Lots of defense out there. Good defense from Henry, as he's able to force Astro to throw that one away.
Yeah, phenomenal coverage defense right there from Henry. And, of course, Astro, 19 years old, Jalen Moreau from Waldorf, Maryland, reps the WD Madden crew, of course, with guys that we're all familiar with, like John Beast, Gabagol, Jack Oregon, who has made it to the Madden Bowl. Remember, this is a win and in game for young Astro, rocking that Washington offensive playbook.
Underneath, there's Byers. A nice gain to the red zone. To the 20-yard line goes Astro.
Herman Moore. Oh, my God.
Looking end zone. Oh, almost. Could have gone either way right there, TD. Looking for Herman Moore in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, you heard him calling it out. Herman Moore tries to highball it. I think he might have had him if he would have waited 1 or 2 more seconds. Got a little impatient with it because I think he was anticipating him to be open, so he threw it a little bit too soon.
Come on, Herman.
2nd and 10.
Come on, Herman, get crazy.
Looking once again. Hey, why not throw right back there? This time the KO able to pry that one free. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, goes right back to it. You see him. He's beating that press off the line. Henry pressing his defense. Henry looked like he's in strict man coverage. Strict man coverage, which we haven't seen a lot of. This time he goes zone, though.
Oh, don't know how he avoided the offside there. How about throw it again? I mean, if at first you don't succeed, try again. 3rd time's the charm. It's a touchdown for Astro.
And you talk about coming out with something to prove. I mean, fireworks to start this game, just slinging it. And that's the thing with Astro. He loves to just sling the rock. Fireworks, big plays after big plays. And you saw it there early. Goes down and gets 7 against the new GOAT.
7-0 as Henry will take this out to the 25-yard line. Let's get to know Henry the exact same amount as most of the people here know him, because this man has made an impact. 4-time MCS major champion, the highest earning player in MCS history, highest career win percentage, 12 major events, 2nd all-time. Oh, and he's 19 years old.
Unbelievable. I mean, the accolades are there. There's not much to say about him. If you're a fan of competitive Madden, you know exactly who Henry Leverett is, from Austin, Texas, 19 years old. The new GOAT. He's done it all at 19 years old. Just unbelievable.
And there's TB. Key player for a lot of these players out there, Tom Brady. Ty, who would have thought we'd reach a point? Remember how many years Tom Brady was just not usable? Finally here in Madden, Tom Brady's the meta.
I know. I believe we had a conversation, I don't know if it was last year, and we were like, I don't think we'll ever see Tom Brady good in Madden Ultimate Team. Right? I don't think he's ever been. And here he is, the new meta, with that gunslinger ability.
No, not
the
like
fearless
this.
ability.
So. Third and 10.
Oh, that's it.
Henry looking over the middle. Tough throw, and he finds Herman Moore.
Get home 1 second early.
Yeah, it's a laser right there. Audibles over to the gun-tight formation. Believe Henry is rocking that Indianapolis Colts offensive playbook. So he did switch. Of course, Henry early in the year was rocking the Washington book. Looks like he's in the Colts now, I believe, going over to the tight formation. Nice little check down there.
To the 49-yard line, first down for Henry. Ty, the most impressive part about Henry, in my opinion, is not just how dominant he's been, but it seems like every time I watch him, I don't know, he's one of those guys that it doesn't feel like, wow, that was unbelievably caught my feelings. He's not flashy with a lot of his stuff, but all of a sudden you look up and you're down by 40. Like, he just seems to do it with such poise for a 19-year-old.
And the thing is, too, he can do a lot of different things. Like, he can be high-powered and have a shootout. But he can also control the clock and slow the game down. He can play defense. He can hit you up top like this.
Can Taysom get there? Can Taysom get there? Oh, he can't make the catch.
Oh my gosh.
You can't even get. That's like the most open I've ever seen someone. That is a heartbreaker. You hear Astro saying that's deserved, but man, that hurts.
Over the middle, CD Lamb will pick up the first down. Though drive keeps going as we near the end of the first quarter. Henry's down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, but back to my point real quick. Like, we've seen Henry win, 35-28 in a shootout. We've seen him win 17-3 in a defensive game. Like, he's so balanced, and he can win in multiple different ways, which makes him so good at the game.
Second and 10, Brady back to pass, looking left side. He's got Byers, he's got a first down. Just able to get the edge and find his way to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I love the play call there. Audibles over to tight, goes to a flood concept. He had a drag and a corner route going to the left with a streak. He also had the table route to the running back out of the backfield. There was no flat defenders out there. Quick check down for Henry. That's the thing with Henry, too. He'll just take what the defense gives him, does exactly that there, gets a nice first down.
Oh, that was almost. Astro cannot believe how many times. Just can't believe how many times he thinks he's had a pick. I think it's at least 3 times in this drive.
He's absolutely sick. And there's that Harold Carmichael, though. You see it. That 6'8" frame comes into play, gets a nice swat.
Bro, he's so blind. Just give me the ball one time.
Defense able to get their 3rd and 16. Brady at the helm for Henry. Got Herman Moore. He's got Adam Thielen and CD Lamb at wide receiver. Taysom Hill at tight end. Screamer up the middle. Oh! Picked off. Dexter Lawrence the other way. Can we get a big man touchdown to the 40, 30, 20? Get himself a spot at the buffet. Dexter Lawrence is out of here.
Come on. You work way too hard.
Dexter Lawrence to the crib. Astro is fired up. The tip pick of the sack pick. And Astro up 14-0. No one saw this coming.
My, how the turns table. 14-0 Astros defense with a D-line pick as Dexter Lawrence looked like Usain Bolt out of there trying to get to the end zone. One more time, relive the New York Giant, Dexter Lawrence with the interception.
Look at the hands on the big man, and he has the stamina to go all the way to the end zone. And Astro up big early.
You don't want to play this, bro. You don't want to play this at all. Come on, man.
You hear Astro saying, Nick, he doesn't want to play this. Astro rocking that nickel 3-3, brings that linebacker out, contains the defense, try to get that loop off the right side. This time Henry picks it up. Great job.
Come on, Ronnie.
Corner out, nice throw. CD Lamb gets the feet in bounds near midfield. Henry working quickly.
Live with that. We love that. Come on.
Dexter Lawrence, 6'4", 342 out of Clemson. Get yourself that zero chill player, put him on your defensive line, because not only can he force pressure, TD apparently can find his way to the end zone.
Yeah, he can do it all. He might have Taysom here over the top again.
He's got him right up the seam. Can Taysom get there? To the house, diving catch. He got him. Touchdown for Hendog. He says, don't count me out just yet. I got 4 of those things behind me.
Yeah, and you can't give up that twice to Henry. He's going to recognize it. He sees it this time. Astro, that's the second time he's given it up. Obviously, earlier, Taysom wasn't able to get there, but this time, Henry takes advantage, gets right back in it, has a little sip of the gallon of water, staying hydrated. You love to see it, and now we got a ball game, boys.
We just have the game. Honestly, we just have the game.
14-7, one more time. He's had this a couple times, TD. I think he's now 1 for 3 on actually completing it, but that one was for 7.
Yeah, just mans up everyone on the right side. Pretty much completely forgets about Taysom. No zone, no man coverage over there on him. That's one of the easiest touchdowns Henry will ever get.
Right there.
I thought he had A right up the seam. Instead of dumping it off underneath to Thielen, and Thielen will find his way to a first down. Ty, tell me a little bit, this Adam Thielen, the stocking stuffers Adam Thielen, we've seen a couple guys use this number 19. It seems like he's pretty effective in the slot.
Yeah, he really is. You know, you get that short in ability on him. 0 AP, he's just really elusive, and he does a great job beating man coverage, too. So really diverse. Out there, you got him with CeeDee Lamb and Herman Moore. Those are kind of the 3 most popular ones. Especially the CeeDee Lamb, but you'll see a little bit of mix. We saw Steve Smith earlier as well.
Come on, classic.
And another inaccurate pass. Astro is just staring at his Xbox right now, going, what are we doing? 3rd and 10 now, as that was wide open, but Brady couldn't find him.
That was a touchdown. Oh, my God.
Love the route.
That's Seedles. CeeDee Lamb to the 47-yard line, 4th and 2. Big moment here for Henry. He might be able to get off the field.
Yeah, this is huge. Love that route combo there that Astro went to. Big play in the game for both guys.
Perfect. Good.
First read isn't there. Defense hit there. It's picked off. Big Teddy to the house. Hendricks, touchdown. Using every single bit of his giant 6'7" frame to get to the end zone. 2 defensive touchdowns, and we got ourselves a tie ball game to close out night 1.
This is just one of those games that feels like it's just going to be absolutely wild. Like down to the wire, back and forth. Like this is going to be an epic one. It just has that feeling every time these two link up and play each other in a big time game. It seems to happen, and I think this is going to be the same way.
This is going.
One more time, take a look at it, 4th down. And Ty, you had this feeling that Astro was in trouble when that first read wasn't there. On a 4th and 2, you know he's looking for something underneath. Took a little too much time, and the pressure from Hen Dog's defense forces a touchdown.
Yeah, and I did think he might have had Y, though, there on that left side, but he took a little bit too long with it. And Henry's able to get the tips pick for a touchdown. So the pressure now all has completely shifted onto Astro here. You can tell Henry a little bit more dialed in now, feeling comfortable on defense.
2-minute warning. Let's bring in Boogs. Boogs, I wish I was with you guys in Orlando, because I imagine you and User are having a ball watching 2 elite Madden athletes go back and forth like this.
Down on.
Is Boogs really far away? Is he so scared?
Boogs went into the lobby to talk to us.
Boogs got so excited, I think he ripped his microphone off and threw it across the entire studio. And I don't blame him. I almost ripped my microphone off. There's CeeDee Lamb underneath. Boogs, you good? Are you just? Yeah, I got you, man. What are you seeing here?
Okay, so what I was saying was that it's been pure excitement back here. Me and you have been standing up the entire game, just watching the game and watching how everything's unfolded. You know, Henry has had a few unfortunate breaks. He's had the overthrow, but it still kind of worked out for him. Then he had the tip pick for 6, and then he really kind of just settled in. You see him now defensively. He's really kind of locked in, sending pressure at Astro, and got Astro uncomfortable right now. Astro is very uncomfortable with this send 5, and these manned up and these KOs are really doing a solid job.
2nd down at 10. Brady stepping left, in trouble. Throw this one away. Good defense from Henry.
Yeah, he's really been dialed in here on the defense. And Astro's just one of those guys, too. He's just going to sling it. Like, he chucks the one-on-one there to Thielen. Can't come down with it, but this is critical here at the 41, so he's right on that verge of field range. I think he's in it right here, but you do want to get a little bit more yardage if you can.
Ooh, tough throw. Taysom, makes the catch through contact. If this was basketball, that'd be and the foul. Go to the free throw line.
And you see, he keeps sending 5 at Astro every play, and he's not containing. That's the biggest thing. You'll see he's not containing them at all, and he's relying on those blitzers to come straight down the pipeline and get instant pressure.
Brady over the middle. Finds Plaxico, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He'll take the timeout, and Astro's going to settle for his field goal. Get some points on this drive tie, but this game is living up to all the hype.
Oh, it really is. And it's a high-level chess match, too, as the field goes up and good for Astro. But you saw Astro motion out that running back, trying to create a five-out look there. And Henry countered it by manning it up and then also usered his defensive lineman. So, real chess match going on between these two guys.
(17-14) at the half, ladies and gentlemen. Henry with the ball, down by 3. Get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink of water, and get back here. Listen to Boogs and User talk about this, because you're not going to want to miss the second half. This is as good as it gets here in competitive Madden. 17-14, your score at the half. User, Boogs, what a ball game we have. Ty, we've seen a little bit of everything in this game. Defense, offense. What are we going to see in the second half?
Yeah, that's been impressive. Fireworks from both guys, you know, early on for Astro, and then Henry locks in, dials in, gets a defensive stand. Astro bounces back. I think the second half is going to go down to the wire. It's going to be amazing.
Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. I know everybody out there is excited to see it. I need to know in the chat. Give me a 1 out there for Astro. Give me a 2 for Henry. Who you got winning this game? And a reminder, guys, if you want more information on our players, or you want to see the rosters that they're using, you can watch it in the Twitch Command Center. It's an awesome tool for those out there and who are interested. And make sure you're sharing your feedback. If you have any feedback on tonight's show, fill out our broadcast survey. The link to the survey will appear in the chat throughout the night. It can be accessed all night through the share feedback banner at the bottom of the Twitch page. So if you got some feedback for the broadcast, we certainly would appreciate it, because we want to make this show as good as possible. We can't do it without your help. 17-14 our score. It is Henry with the ball. And he gets hit as he throws, and he throws that one all the way at that cameraman. He is not a legal player to try to receive the ball. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And just to remind everyone what's at stake in this game a little bit more in depth. Remember, everyone that's made it here has already guaranteed themselves $15,000, right? Winner of this game, you get to the Final Four, you get yourself another $27.5 thousand. So that's the next round. So you give yourself another like extra $12,000 there, right? If you're Astro and you win this game, you secure yourself a spot in the Madden Bowl, which gives you $30,000. And for Henry, he's already secured himself a bye, so he gets himself an extra $55,000 on to the next round in the bye. So a lot of money on the line. And then also we throw in the fact that David T is sitting on the edge of his seat right now. He's a huge Henry fan, because if Astro loses, David T would get in, which is weird because last year Astro was fighting to get into Madden Bowl. He needs some people to lose. And then he got in like David T is. So a lot of things going on here, a lot of on the line, and we're going to have a great ending here in the second half.
8 yards on the flat. Makes this 2nd and 2. Three wide receivers, 1 tight end as Brady's back to pass. Looking right. Ooh, almost picked off on the sidelines. 3rd down and short.
Yeah, Nick, you see that Carmichael. I mean, you got to be careful throwing it out of bounds near that guy. He's so tall, almost came down with it. But Henry goes back to one of his bread and butters, that tight flood play. This time, though, Astro was all over it. Great defense.
On the right side, tough throwing coverage, but he'll pick up the 1st down. Ronnie Lott out there trying to pry that one free.
Yeah, that Ronnie Lott with that inside shade ability. Didn't matter right there. Thielen outside the numbers. Little flat route. Thielen with great hands comes down with the catch.
Throws it up the seam. Good hit on Taysom Hill.
See if Henry, Henry continues to go to this tight formation. This tight formation has really become the meta. Whether you see the tight slots weak like this, and now you see the tight offset, the tight has really become the meta. More than bunch at this point in the year.
Brady up the seam, got him! C.D. Lamb, call him T.D. Lamb as Henry retakes the lead.
Talk about free-form laser. Oh my goodness. Man coverage, one-on-one, he free-forms that completely to the outside shoulder. I mean, that was nasty.
.148 to go, and the seesaw battle that is our final game of the day continues as we take a look One more time at the touchdown to put Henry back on top. Ty, this is a 350-degree hot dot.
Yeah, look, if you guys are out there, and Astro even knows it, he knows how hot that dot was. So the viewers out there, if you guys haven't learned how to freeform with that left trigger, I highly recommend getting in the lab, practicing it, because if you can throw dots like that, there's no coverage that can slow you down.
Corner out. Might have, Adam Thielen. That was ladies and gentlemen, if you are trying to get better at the game of Madden, look at that user on the wide receiver from Astro. Ty, absolute perfection.
Yeah, this is like passing one-on-one. This is like the school of Madden passing right now. If you guys want to learn how to get to that next level, you are tuned into the right spot.
Herman Moore to the end zone. Everybody's heard about the Herm. One more time. Astro retakes the lead in just 2 plays.
The game is over.
This is an absolute clinic right now between two of the best. A heavyweight battle, going toe-to-toe, back and forth. I mean, the dots that these guys are cooking up right now is otherworldly. This is unbelievable, amazing stuff.
Take a look one more time at the deep bomb. TB12, he's got a cannon, and Herman Moore's got the wheels.
You talk about the precision on the touch pass. You talk about the user ability to click on and get the nice rat catch animation. High level stuff.
Come on.
Second and 7. Henry down by 3 with ball. Oh, corner route. What an absolute beam as he finds Adam Thielen to the 33-yard line.
Nick, doesn't this resemble a little bit like Bills, Chiefs, Mahomes, Josh Allen, AFC Championship vibes right here? Like just, oh man.
Angle route over the middle, not there. He'll throw this one away. Good defense there from Astro.
I thought he checked some shit. I definitely.
Yeah, it really seems like at this point it's going to be about who makes that next mistake, right? Because both these guys are so dialed in on offense right now, looking phenomenal. Who's going to get that turnover? Who's going to get that stop? That could be the difference in this game.
Brady on 2nd and 10. The interior of that line collapses as who else? The touchdown man himself from America's New York Giants, Dexter Lawrence with a sack. 4th quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. We got a 3-point lead for Astro. Henry with the ball and 5 minutes to go.
We need to know, chat, who you guys got. Astro, Henry. That Dexter Lawrence has been absolutely massive for Astro. A big 3rd and 13 here. If you're Henry, you cannot make a mistake in this situation. Looks like he's going to try to go deep. Couple corner routes, got a deep post.
Stepping up, over the middle, might have him. TD Lamb once again. When in doubt, air it out. And how about Henry? He takes a counter punch. He throws one right back. He's back on top, 28-24.
It's just so hard to sit back and only rush 3 against Henry, right? He's gonna dissect it. He brought the user underneath. He had the post come behind it. He also had the corner out wide open on the left side. Like, he had a bunch of things open. He just sits back, patient in the pocket, fires it to the skinny post, and CeeDee Lamb in the end zone for Henry.
28-24 our scores. We take a look at this one more time. It took a while, but look at CeeDee Lamb split the safeties. That one's too easy for the 4-time belt winner.
Amazing combination. Forced Astro's user underneath on the in route. Had the corner and the streak on the left to bring out the safeties. Then he had the post coming across.
Got the corner out. Good route combo over there. Thielen makes the catch. Ty, I don't know about you. I could watch these two play competitive Madden 50 games in a row. These two seem to bring the best out of each other.
Oh man, this is like one of those rivalries that we're gonna be seeing for a while, boys. 19 years old, both of them, and they are just flawless, especially offensively. This has been amazing to watch.
First and 10. Brady back to pass. Pressure picked up nicely. That gives him time to find Lamb underneath. By the way, how does it feel for an Eagles fan to be making completions to CeeDee Lamb? I mean, if he wins some money, I'm sure he doesn't care, but that's got to be a little weird.
Yeah, definitely got to be a little weird. I love the route combo that Astro keeps going to also out of this PA crossplay.
Pump fake?
Yeah, pump fake by accident there. But
Was that an accident? Dude, these guys, the high-level Madden these guys are playing, wouldn't surprise me if they're like, I've got the pump fake. It really is part of my strategy.
I know, you might think that. I don't think so on that play. But the previous play, that PA cross play that Astro loves to go to, he's got a post with the hot route master, then he's got the underneath drag. Really good route combination, as well as those corner routes to the outside. So love the play design there from Astro.
Oh, run play? I didn't know these guys had run plays in their book. Shout out to the Tote Gang out there. 6 yards on the ground for Byers, only the second carry for him in Astro's offense.
Yeah, and usually Henry will be a little bit more willing to go to the ground game. Of course, Astro never wants to run the ball.
Brady on 3rd and 4, 5-man rush, picked up nicely over the middle. Herman Moore to the 2-yard line, 24 through the air, and with 3:15 and counting, Astro is knocking on the door again.
Yeah, it's about who's going to have the ball last. I've seen enough at this point. I mean, high ball, seam streak right there for Astro. It does get tough down here, though. You got Ernest Byers there. Does he have goal line back? I don't think he does.
Let me take a look as he looks over the middle. Doesn't matter. He's just going to find Gimme Moore, Herman Moore, end zone, Astro. He's got the lead once again.
And you heard both these guys. I think they both said throughout the game, one stop. And that's literally what this game is about. Who can get that one stop and end it? Because neither of these guys want to, they're just going to keep scoring.
To answer your question, no, he does not have goal line back.
Yep. Okay, I didn't think so. Yep.
He's one of the people who's running identifier and threat detector on the line.
Yep.
But all to pass the ball, and he gets into the end zone, creates some traffic, and find Herman Moore. How big has Herman Moore, the Lions legend, been for Astro today in this 31-28 ball game?
Yeah, kind of a mesh concept he went to there. You know, crossing routes over the middle, forced Henry's usually go to the right side, and nice little dot punches it in.
All right, guys, make sure you come back with us January 11th. By the way, is it weird for anyone else saying January? Is it weird for anybody else writing 2023? It's going to be like that for a while, but in just 5 days' time, we're going to crown an Ultimate Wildcard champ. You got LCQ that upcoming weekend. Make sure you sign up if you haven't. Make sure you register. You see in the top right-hand corner of the broadcast, there's that QR code. Register now. It's open till the 14th. LCQ is January 14th and 15th, and then Ultimate Madden Bowl tie. It's like 3 straight weekends. It involves us finally getting back to a studio, even though Boogs and User have gotten the joys of being a part of the studio. We finally get to go to a studio. I cannot wait for the Ultimate Madden Bowl to close out the MCS season.
Finally, we will be back in person. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have such high-level Madden for you guys. And speaking of LCQ, real quick, it's going to be a gulag. It's going to be very difficult to make it out of, but if you guys want to improve your game, LCQ, that grind is going to be one of the best places you can get better at Madden. You're going to play good competition. It's definitely a must if you want to get better at the game. 1st
and 10 for Henry. He's going to go to the air. He's got a man wide open left side. Adam Thielen down to the 23-yard line, and Astro is going to take his first time out.
And you know Henry wants to waste some clock because a minute for Astro is like an eternity with how these guys are playing.
Look at the interior of the box right now, by the way. That stack was actually crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like Astro saying, hey, I'm going to stack the box. I'm basically going to blitz everyone. You can score a touchdown if you want. Like, you can just pass it over the top because I want the ball back.
Astro legit might have legit run the defensive victory formation. That's what that looked like. Pressure off the edge, over the middle, high ball, good defense from Astro. He was looking for Thielen, but the KOs go crazy, and Astro begging for the defensive gods to give him an interception.
It looked like Henry had the slant wide open, too, there. Just missed the read.
3rd and 12. Pressure. Quick throw over the middle, though. He's got Steve Smith. First time we've called Steve Smith's name. It is 4th and 1 for Henry. Tyler Davis, it doesn't get bigger than this. And I have a feeling Henry's not coming out to kick the field goal. He's trying to get the win.
And David T is on the edge of his seat right now, hoping he gets in. Huge play in the game. The smart thing, Henry did save those 3 timeouts, so it won't be the end, but obviously a massive play right here for both guys.
There's a minute 1 left. It's a 4th and 1. We need everybody in here. Bring in User, bring in Boogs. 4th and 1. Hand off to Byers. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to stand there at the 4-yard line. User, do you like the call from Henry? Not going into the end zone and using some more of that clock.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, you go down here, you kick 3, you go to overtime, you have the new overtime rules, you still have 3 timeouts. Great possession, because if you score and leave Astro with 46 seconds, 50 seconds, whatever it was, it's a real good chance that Astro can go down here and get 3.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line. 28 seconds left. Hand off to Byers. Good defense on the interior. Boogs, that clock keeps rolling. What a chess match this is.
Oh, it's a crazy chess match right now. I honestly kind of live on the other side of the coin where I kind of feel like Henry's supposed to take the points there. At the end of the day, in this situation, go ahead, take your 7 points.
Scared money don't win.
He don't have timeouts. So if he doesn't have timeouts, then now he has to go down the field in 50 seconds. Henry's one of the greatest defensive players.
Brady on 2nd and goal. Touchdown!
Man.
He takes the lead. And who else? Herman, give me more with a touchdown for Henry, the man who has been so good for Astro all game long. He might have given the dagger to Astro's hopes of a Madden Bowl. 8 seconds left. Henry with the lead. And David T might be buying a Herman Moore jersey.
Talk to me nicely.
Built different.
Okay.
Henry is just built different. It feels like he just excels in these moments now.
Right there. That's
Oh, wow, what a roll he got.
Very good.
6 seconds left. Take a look one more time. Boogs just shouted out that Y route ran open, and that's the easiest read Henry's made all day.
Oh yeah, that read was way too easy. It was a really good route. It just got wide open there for him.
Very good.
And you can hear the tears in Astro's voice right now.
It's okay. The LCQ's there for him.
He on the couch with me, unfortunately.
The gulag is waiting for him.
We'll be back.
That's
We'll
it.
be back, kid. We'll be back. Oh my God. Let's go. Way to secure the buy, Henry. Way to secure the buy.
I mean, listen.
Way to go in.
Call him
money,
King
collect
Henry,
the
the
money.
4-time belt winner, but I know there's a lot of people out there. They're calling him right now. They're calling him Timothy Chalamet. They're calling him Curry. This man is #1 in the world for a reason.